Hey everybody, welcome back. Okay, I'm going to do a video here. The Algo 2.0, very different than my other algo I created. This is a day trading algo indicator that works very well with stocks and does work okay with Forex as well too. But we're going to go through, show you some trades here on stocks, and I'm going to explain to you, and this is going to be an instructional video on how to use it. Before I do that, let me just get the legal stuff out of the way quickly, and blah 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 blah. Here's your terms and conditions. I am not an investment advisor. Please read and make your own decisions carefully, etc., etc. Okay, that's out of the way. So what I'm going to do first I'm going to show you how the algo did this week on my list. Then I'm going to explain to you exactly how you need to set your algo up and how you want to use this. Okay, so let's look at all the stocks on the list. We'll look since Monday. And what this does is you'll see it gives a little signal here. Break even, small winner, winner, winner. Tesla, loser. We'll go for Monday. We'll just stay Monday. Winner, winner. Apple, from Monday, winner, 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 winner. Netflix, loser, winner, winner. DAL, loser, loser. LUV, winner. Roku, loser, winner, winner. Nvidia, winner, small winner. Zoom, small winner, winner, winner. Google, loser, winner, winner. NIO, winner, loser. Amazon, small winner, loser, winner. Aeon, winner. ANF. That's actually a break even, believe it or not. Break even, loser. Okay, GPS, I don't see anything here. Peloton, winner. LBS, loser. Penn, and CRM, winner. Okay, so there's my list over the last week. You can see it's very robust. It's very powerful. It does work, but here's the caveat: in order for it to work really well, you want to be trading stocks that are in play. So what do I mean by stocks that are in play? I mean stocks that are repeatedly being talked about, that are relevant to the last week or 2 weeks of news, or whatever's being talked about in the news. So give you an example. All of the stocks on my list right now are all either big tech plays like Tesla, Apple, Netflix, Roku, Nvidia, Zoom, Amazon, because right now Peloton, because right now if you go and check, and this is how you create your list, I want you to go and read the news every morning. What is being talked about every day, right? What stocks are being talked about, okay? Now, if you've been reading the news for the last couple of weeks, you'll see tech has always been in the news, okay? Now, I'm not talking about stocks that are mentioned once. I'm talking about stocks that are being repeatedly talked about day after day. So I'll use Bloomberg, I'll use CNBC, right? And if you've been following Bloomberg, CNBC for the last several weeks, tech stocks just keep coming up day after day after day. Because they're relevant right now. Now, what other stocks are coming up? The other thing I'll do, by the way, is I'll use a resource like StockTwits. This is a free website. I'll go and see what's trending on StockTwits. Okay. Now, I also have a free room here. By the way, if you want to join it, it's completely free. And I give swing trades in here, not so much day trades anymore, but mostly swing trades. So I'll go and check those three sources. You can check Yahoo. the key is you want a list of momentum stocks that are being discussed every day. Now, you'll also notice there's other stocks like airline stocks. Okay, I have two airline stocks, DAL and LUV. Why? Because coronavirus is affecting airline stocks massively, and they're kind of being discussed about in the news all the time. I also have a stock like NIO. It's an electric car company. It's moving in sympathy with Tesla. I have stocks like Gap stores, right? Why do I have these two here? Because retailers are being hammered lately because of the coronavirus. I also have some casino stocks in here, another couple of stocks that are in the news a lot that are being hammered, and Peloton. Again, these are all coronavirus stocks that are relevant to today's market. So, once you create a list of momentum stocks that are relative to today's market, this is going to work much better for you than, let's say you like X. Let's say you think that steel companies are going to make a big comeback, right? This is not the type of stock that you want in your list. You can see small winner, loser here. You don't want these types of stocks. You want stocks that are very liquid, very active, with lots of options contracts, because if you can't trade the stock itself, you want to be able to trade an options contract around that stock, okay? So important to call your list and keep it relevant to what's moving, okay? Once you have your list and it's relative and you've added the indicator, which will be sent out, the instructions on how to add the algo indicator, the next thing that you want to do is you want to set up alerts for it. How do you do that? Okay, what you do is you select the stock that you want to set the alert up on. You go up to your alerts tab on TradingView. In Thinkorswim, this will do this a lot easier, but we're going to cover TradingView right now. You select the condition. In this case, we want the Algo 2.0, and we're going to create a buy for it. We're going to say once per bar close, and then we're going to select what we want. In this case, I want a pop-up, and then I want to label this buy. Okay, I'm going to select create. It gives you this warning. You're going to select continue anyway. Now that is selected. Every time I get a green algo alert, a pop-up is going to come on my screen, whether I'm on SPY or even if I'm on Tesla, it's going to give me the pop-up for the SPY. You're not done yet though. Now you've got to go and create a sell alert. So we do the same thing, Patterson Algo, Patterson sell, once per bar close, show pop-up, and we're going to create sell. Create alert. Now, I don't have to do this every day. I just have to do this once. Okay. Now, my SPY is set up. I have to do it now for Tesla, for Apple, for Netflix. Now, anywhere I am on my chart, no matter which one of these signals, I'm going to get a pop-up alert to tell me to go over there. Okay, so now it's Monday morning, and now I get a pop-up saying Tesla. Now, this pop-up would have occurred when this 5-minute candle finished printing, which would have been 9:40. So I scoot on over to Tesla, and what do I want to do is now I want to create my trade structure. So once I have a good list, I got my alert set up. What I want to do is I now want to create a stop loss and a take profit. I would have got the alert right there on Tesla. Your stop loss is going to go at the closest swing high or swing low that you see. What is a swing high and swing low, Steve? Okay, so let's say that the market was going higher. And let's say that here we were here and we got our little alert, ding. We got our little arrow. This is the previous swing low. So in this case, this would have been my stop. This is my entry right there. Okay? the opposite would be true for a thing. So we can see here in this case, the previous swing high is up there. So now I'm going to look for 1-to-1 on my money. Okay, just 1-to-1. Now, if you're an order flow student, you can use the order flow and get 2-to-1 and 3-to-1. But for now, anybody just using this straight out of the box, I would just highly recommend you use 1-to-1. So now I'm going to adjust this to 1-to-1, and there's my trade. I'm in short here, or I bought puts, one or the other, and in this case I would get out of my trade at 1-to-1. Now the only other condition that I would want to happen if I don't get stopped out, the only other condition that I want to happen is that when I get 75% to target, in other words, when I'm 75% at my target, I want to create an alert there and move my stop to break even. So you can see in this case I got short, the market came down, it would have alerted me to put my stop at break even. I would have moved my stop to break even, but in this case it went all the way and gave me full target. Okay? Now, very important that you use the previous swing high, the previous swing high or swing low as your stop, and you use 1-to-1. Now, a lot of these signals might happen on the bar before, right, on the first bar of the day. So in this case, you would have to use this. You got short there. You would have had to use the previous day's swing to create your 1-to-1 target. Okay? Okay. So that would have been your stop. You size your trade accordingly. I tell all my students never risk more than 1% of your account on any trade. So in this case, if I was shorting Tesla, I could have short 13 shares with the size of size of the account. Okay, if I was doing the options, I'd do the exact same thing. Never risk more than 1%. So your stop and your sizing should be based on where that 1% stop is. Okay. Now, if you get a second signal, you can readjust your trade. So, for example, in this case, I got a second signal here, which means I could have taken off my first trade, or I could have readjusted to this swing high now. You see that? That would have been my readjustment. My stop would have been gone there, and I would have readjusted for 1%. Okay? Okay, there you go. And that would have been a winning trade. Okay, now what happens if you get a reverse signal? You do the exact same thing. You close your short trade and go long the long trade, or close your long trade and go short. Okay? The other condition of using this algo is I never use it past 12 o'clock. Okay, this is strictly for me to find trades early in the morning. Now, what happens if I get close to 12 o'clock and the trade is not working in my direction? So for example, I got this signal here. This trade was actually working in my direction. I would probably hold that trade and let that trade play out. But what would happen in a situation, let's see if I can find one, where a trade was not working by 12 o'clock? So this trade here, you can see, I got signaled long here, and by 12 o'clock it's not working. I would close that trade. Okay, I would just close that trade, take the loss, and move on. Okay? So this is designed to give you a signal before 12 o'clock. Ideally, the best trades will work before 10:30 in my experience. The best signals work before 10:30, and any signal after 12 o'clock is usually going to be very problematic. Okay, so I think I covered everything in this video on how to use the algo. If you have any questions, reach out to me on Skype, Let me know how it goes. But I hope you guys really enjoy this. Um, Obviously there's a bit of subjectivity to it because you have to and you want to create a very relevant watch list. But otherwise, it's great, and it seems to be working well, both not only on stocks but also on Forex. And there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Love you all. Bye for now.